Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I don't know what you can see. We'll see.
Welcome to our really tiny kitchen.
Yeah. Today, we are recording the collab for Sinful Sides. What I'm going to make for you is, have you ever, before we all went keto, did you ever find the, it's by Pastaroni. I know, it says pasta. Pastaroni, it was called Angel Hair with garlic and herbs. It was Wayne and I's favorite. We used to be able to get it so cheap. It was like the side we went to. It was one we always went for. We could get it for 80 cents at the discount food when it was on sale or even cheaper, and we always went to it. And so I missed it. And I was like, trying to figure out what the heck I wanted to make. And I saw spaghetti squash, somebody was there, and I was like, wait a minute. I'm going to try to dupe that recipe. So for my sinful side, or for our sinful side, I'm teaching Wayne to make this as I do it. I did one test run, I didn't measure anything, so I'm going to try to measure stuff out and tell you instead of a dash and a sprinkle. My collagen. So for my sinful side, with Wayne, I'm going to teach Wayne how to make it as I teach you guys. The name is going to be Angelic Spaghetti Squash with Garlic and Herbs. Because it's not quite angel hair. It's Angelic Spaghetti Squash. So, keep watching, and we're going to make this spaghetti squash. If you don't have an oven, it's okay. You don't have to make spaghetti squash in the oven. You can do it right in your microwave. So I'm going to have my phone over here to look up, because I need to print it out on remembering how to cook it in the microwave. But I did it 2 different ways the last time. So, we will see, and you'll be on this journey with us. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so the first step is to take the end off. I think you're still supposed to. This is how I did it last time. Try one of these knives. Try one of our nicer new knives. The Brandi new ones. Yeah, probably each one has a specific job. I bet you this is going to be easier because it's brand new.
Well, I don't want to bust it on the,
A few moments later.
There we go.
There we go.
Takes a minute to figure out what knife you want to use. Just be careful when you're doing this at home. I think you're supposed to, not completely cut it off, but I do it. It helped cook it faster, it felt like. Go, Wayne, go. Good enough.
That's good enough for me.
Is the stem off?
Stem is off.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Good enough.
Okay, so the next step is to poke it, and I want to do this part. And I'll actually do it with the camera in hand.
That's just stupid.
This is fun.
It's a round object with a knife. You're not doing that.
Okay, Wayne, watch me.
Holy Christ.
I just scared Wayne. This is the fun part, everybody.
Jesus.
You need to poke holes in it so it doesn't explode.
And you get...
This reminds me of Psycho. Note to self, add the music. It just needs, the moisture has to go somewhere. And while I'm thinking of it, let's remove the tag.
Yeah,
that wouldn't taste too good in this.
That
This
might
is
help.
not an ingredient in the
Yeah,
thing.
that might help.
You probably don't have to poke it this many times. I just like to be sure it doesn't explode. So when you put it in the microwave, you want to make sure you just listen. If it starts to scream, turn it off immediately. You may not want to leave the kitchen for this right away. So you're going to take this, and you're going to put it in the microwave for 5 minutes. And that's exactly what I did last time. That is not all cut off, but that's okay, because we're going to cut it in half anyway. So, put it in there, 5 minutes, and let it go. Just listen, make sure it doesn't explode. Once again, before keto, if you ever cooked a potato in the microwave, and you would listen for that. It's the same thing, because the steam will build up inside of it, because there's liquid in it. Steam will build up and go boom. And boom bad. No booms.
No booms.
No boom boom.
No boom booms.
So yeah, look what I'm rocking while I make this. I have a Rockstar and a Zevia. It's a water Zevia, but it has stevia in it. Have you tried this?
No.
Okay, Wayne's gonna try this. Taste test during our video.
Oh, cucumber lime?
That little bit of Zevia makes it taste like a, or the stevia makes it taste like a soda.
That's really good.
Yeah. But, we're gonna let that go. And then the next thing, we have this clear pan. You need a microwave. I didn't say you needed a microwave safe pan. Our microwave's small, so it does not turn with this, but it doesn't have to.
I think we could probably get a new microwave now. Like, now that we have room.
No. I like this one.
Well, it's cheap, yeah.
Well, what I was thinking, because I went down to a lot, there's a lot of cookbooks in here.
It's making noise. You can hear it squealing a little bit.
Well, you know when it's about to explode. You hear it.
Yeah.
It yells at you.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, that's what a lobster sounds like.
Jeez.
But that's actually, it's screaming. But yeah, you need a microwave safe dish that you can fit it into face down. Because we're going to split this in half, and we're going to put water in the dish, so you have to be able to fit water and fit that. Yep, water, you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear that, but it starts to, like, the water's starting to steam it. And what I'm going to do so it's not as mushy as last time, when it gets to 250, I am going to flip it over, because it's, the last time I did it, it flattened on one side, and I may need to poke it more. Because yeah, that's screaming a lot. Because I took off more of the meat on the stem than Wayne did. With a bad arm and all. Because I'm awesome.
Yeah, yours. Break up.
Hold on. So I opened it at 2.5 minutes in, halfway through. This is to soften it. You can cook spaghetti squash in the oven. I don't know if you have. If you haven't, you should. It's usually the better way, but this is quicker. Not when you're filming a video, it's not quicker. Normally it's quicker. You'll start to see water come out. It's yelling a little, so I'm letting it sit before it goes boom. Because boom, bad.
Yeah, but no, you should just be able to leave it on going the whole time.
No, I want to flip it. When I did it this way last time, it got
perfect.
very mushy on the bottom on one side. And then when I tried to do the final step of using your fork,
yeah,
with the thing, mess.
Okay.
So there we go. So how I got the recipe. While this is going, I'll explain this. I literally went to the store one night, and I took a picture of the box and the recipe. Not the recipe, but the box.
We went to the store.
We went to the store. I took a picture of the. I was like, I'm gonna take a picture of this because this is what I want.
That's what I'm having.
So I did that. I took a picture, and I will insert it somewhere on the screen with the box cover. Box cover thingy. And I just basically saw what I had. The only thing I'm not putting in this is rosemary and sage because they were expensive. I almost bought some rosemary today, actually. So, but I just figured this Italian seasoning would probably work because I think it has it in there. But it tasted really good when we did the trial run.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
What we used to always have it with, because we had this when we did it to do the trial run to get the real feeling. Chicken breast, the meal, and then green beans.
On top.
And we're going to have green beans anyway.
Oh, so good. We're having it with pork chops.
So we're going to have pork chops. Pork chops look really good. Wayne made them. Put some Kerrygold butter in that pan, and then...
Yep. And there it is. We'll just heat them back up. That's cool.
You're hanging off the edge over here. There you go.
And we're back.
Sorry about the mess back here behind me. You probably can't see. The keto meal's hiding behind me. That's our go-to. Keto meal.
I had that last night. It was so good.
I had tuna fish. But the other way I figured out, because I have so much crap in it to make the sauce, and you have to add milk to it to make the sauce. It's that powder mix, you add milk. I took out my trusty Keto made Easy Cookbook by Keto Connect, Matt and Mega. I will put a link. I can't link their channel. Their channel will be linked up here.
Hey, I made their monk bread.
Yes,
like,
their
two
stuff is really good.
Yeah, the easy stuff to make.
It's not super expensive. It's $35. You can probably get it on deal, whatever, on Amazon. We got it when it first came out. Wayne got a good deal.
I got some.
Wayne, this was one of my late birthday presents. Wayne's moving the knife before I cut my hand off.
Not moving the knife.
I made one of them.
Give me the two that we use. The sharp one, the newer one we use because it looks cooler on camera.
Okay, I better cut through. So, I went to because how it basically is a cream sauce. And I was like, how do I make a cream sauce? So I went literally to their creamy chicken Alfredo recipe. And I looked at their ingredients on how to make the sauce. And I use salted butter. If we're trying to get salt, why are we using unsalted butter? Please explain to me. If there's legit a reason, let me know. But, like, if I'm not salting the sauce that much...
Comment below, because I don't know
comment below.
why.
I use salted butter. I've always used salted butter.
Salted butter?
Yes, you can get unsalted Kerrygold. I got, salted. But it's, like, salted butter and heavy cream and cheese and stuff.
Yeah.
It's basically the same... This dish is basically just a Parmesan of Alfredo sauce. Which I figured out after. So that's how I got the cream base for this recipe. So this thing we got, I hate the feel of these, but you put it down, and it makes your cutting board not move. See?
Hold on. Wait. Just keep joking with it, and we're good now.
Yeah, you can't move it. See?
So we don't want to do.
So, you might want to let it sit for just a second. Because what this did, you put it in your microwave for 5 minutes and poke it so it gets soft so you can actually cut it. Because otherwise, if you've ever cut anything, it doesn't. That's a good reason. I gotta get the handle broke off of this one so it just stays in there.
I don't know how it did, it just did.
It's hot.
You want me to slice it? You gotta slice it a long ways, right?
Yep. So you slice it long ways, in half. It's so hot.
You want me to do it? Because I can do it. I don't mind. I thought we were trying to do this together.
Yeah, Wayne can do it.
Alright, let me just do it.
Just cut it in half.
Give me this.
And don't double it. If you watch Crank Yankers, you get that reference. So trade off. Wayne's on camera.
You can see.
So just cut it in half. Let me bring it actually so we can see a little better. Because that's really far away.
It's not that far.
No, the stuff was in the way, babe. You couldn't see. Are you sure you don't want a different knife?
It's going fine. I don't know how ripe this one was.
Has nothing to do with ripeness.
No, I don't think it does. I'm getting there. Gotta give you a minute.
So just be careful with this. Make sure you have a really good knife.
Which I do. It's actually a very sharp knife. Brand new.
It's brand new. I don't think we've used it maybe once.
I think I've used the other one, like the smaller one.
So we just cut it in half. It doesn't have to be perfect tabs with your OCD.
No.
If anybody has OCD. Does not have to be perfect. Alright, so this is what it looks like when you cut it in half. There's a bunch of seeds. So what you have to do, we're going to take out all these seeds. You get a spoon out. Take out all the seeds, throw the seeds away, or you can keep them and roast them if you want to. I'm not going to keep them, I'm going to throw them away. Maybe I should keep them and try to make one out back. So anyways, we're going to go do that and we'll be right back.
Harder than it is.
I was able to do this fine myself last time when I did the trial run. But it microwaved a little different too. I did it the straight 5 minutes, I didn't stop halfway, so... Aha! So you scoop out the seeds, like so. Yeah, it's a B. Who's gonna win, Wayne or the spaghetti squash? Yeah, you can keep all that and roast all the seeds, but we don't. So, yeah. So do this, get all the seeds out on both halves. Okay.
And we're back.
Wayne seeded it.
One was harder, the other one came out like really quick.
Yeah.
Like it
I
was
started
weird.
it, that's why.
Yeah, it's okay though.
So the next step is, you're going to take your olive oil. I don't measure it.
You want to make sure are they both going to fit? Can we squeeze them in a little bit? Or actually, I think they should be fine because they're going to...
We're going to try it. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
They just have to fit in there.
Cool.
So what you're going to do, yeah, make sure you get them one that fits in your dish.
Do you salt?
I will get it, babe. That's part of this.
I was
Yes.
making conversation.
Yes.
Do you add salt?
Yes, we're going to add a bunch of stuff to this.
Okay.
So the way I do this is, I season this just like I do the sauce. I already took the lid off. Okay. So you drench this in your olive oil. I drench it. Each half. Alright. And then you're going to rub it in. This is where it gets messy.
Did you want the...
Nope. I use my hands.
Okay.
I massage with my hands. And if you have any seeds that you haven't gotten out, you'll be able to find them now. So you want to get all the meat done, all the like outside meat done and all that. Okay, so I need you. Because if you get the... No. Because you don't want to. I saw that look. Do you want to?
What?
I need you to put the seasonings on here for me, or I have to keep wiping off my hands.
Go.
Okay. So the first thing you're going to grab is the salt and pepper. So we have the grinder. I'm not measuring. So do a few grinds.
Alright, this is impossible because you moved it.
Do a few grinds. Okay. Okay, that's good. Because we're doing it over, because there's salt in the other seasoning too.
Yeah.
So a little bit of pepper. Okay. And this works if you have 2 people. Otherwise, just make sure you have a lot of paper towels. Next thing is, grab that pasta stuff that's behind the whipping cream. And we're going to put a bunch of that on. Not a bunch, but a good amount. Okay. You're good. And you just want to massage it in. Make sure the whole meat gets...
God, that smells good.
I love the smell of this stuff. That's what makes it. Do I want to put the garlic salt? Yeah, I do. No, there's garlic in that, though. You can smell it.
Yeah.
I think we're good with that.
Okay.
So, no, there's the seed. See what I said? If you massage it enough, you'll find seeds. And I found a seed. And it smells so good.
Anything else that I need to do?
You are going to flip them over.
Okay.
And you're going to bring it over here, and we're going to have the camera over here for a second.
What are we bringing over there?
I need water. Unless you want to use it from the tea kettle.
You can use it from the tea kettle.
So I gotta get... No, that might be enough. So what you do, I would put it in the thing. I read this, I don't remember the website, how I looked it up how to cook it. You take your water, and you put it enough for like 1 inch of water all around. I did a good amount last time, like that. So I'm going to bring the camera closer just so you can see, because that's sort of like something you need to see. So, yes, I know there's olive oil and there's water. But, yeah. So there's, you can see from the side, there's a good amount of water in there. So yeah, you put that in the microwave.
You're not going to film me doing this stuff?
No, because the microwave's filthy. We're hiding our microwave until the door's shut. And our microwave is not going to spin because it's so small. And literally, you're going to put that in for 5 minutes. On high. Start. Okay. And that's going. As you can hear, it's trying to spin. So yeah. Alright, so the next step, let's make that cream sauce. Okay, so from the recipe from Keto you're going to need a quarter cup. Yeah, it's a quarter cup, right? I'm cheating in using this recipe. This is a great book if you guys don't have it. There's a lot of stuff in here. Yep, quarter cup, quarter cup. Okay. So you're going to take a quarter cup.
Quarter.
This is a quarter. That was a new noise.
That should be fine. Could just be the microwave breaking.
Please don't. I'm right here. Quarter cup heavy whipping cream. Look at that beauteous.
Beauty? I've never heard you say that word. I've heard Dan say that so many times.
Beauteous. Alright. And I use this pan because it doesn't stick that much. And then 2 tablespoons of butter. So there's 2 tablespoons Kerrygold.
Yeah.
And we're going to turn the pan on low. Because I don't trust dairy on a thingy. So while I do that, I'm going to get... I used more cheese than the quarter cup. It says only use a quarter cup of cheese. I'm going to use a half a cup. I like cheese.
I don't mind it. It's good. It's Gouda.
Sorry. There's no Gouda in this.
I know, but it's Gouda. Get it? God.
This cheese is very good.
Yeah, it is.
I'm using a little more than a quarter cup, but not quite half a cup. But that doesn't go in yet. We have to let that mix together. This is basic cream sauce. I never knew exactly how to make keto cream sauce until I started making this. My little baby whisk I got at Goodwill for 99 cents or 79 cents or something. Freak. Aw, man. Now it's stuck on there. And I like having this big of a pan because just like with any kind of pasta thing, we're going to add the pasta to it. That's the fun part. That's what Wayne's here for. Well, Wayne's also the muscle of the group. I used to be. Alright, so that's all mixed. You can see it's all mixed in there.
You gotta start doing just straight upper body days.
And you're gonna add in your cheese.
It's like you're making a roux.
You're gonna mix. Sorry, it's so dark.
It's actually not that dark.
It's dark for me because I have shadows everywhere. So you mix it pretty good. I think I need to turn the heat down a little more. I barely have it on. It's the same way I cook my eggs. I barely have the heat on. I'd rather take longer to cook.
There you go.
Barely on. I'm going to move this from the heat for a second. You don't want it to burn. That would be bad. Boom is bad. The bees are bad.
Do you want me to hop over there and start?
No. Because I just want to make the sauce first, and then we're going to do that. Because that's steaming. The water is making it steam in there.
Okay.
So even if it's a little undercooked right now, it'll be perfect. That can go into the fridge. I'm going to leave the cheese out just in case. So for measurements, oh sweet God. I know you people are going to be mad at me for not having measurements. But I do not measure when I season stuff. So we're going to do...
You can get kind of guesstimate. You can
a little bit of the pasta pizza magic, because this is amazing.
That's probably like a quarter of a teaspoon.
So there's that. We're going to do some garlic powder. But not too much. Some parsley.
Because you know in like the original recipe, they add a lot.
There's a lot of crap.
There's a lot of other crap that, like, this is something you know what is
Onion
going
powder.
into your stuff.
Yeah, you know what's going into your food. Onion powder. It's humid. Whoa, there we go. Salt and pepper. I like it pepper. You gotta mix because it's starting to bubble.
Buble?
Not Michael Bublé. But you can smell it.
It looks...
Wayne and I remember the smell.
Yep.
Of that.
Yep.
And that's what it smells like.
Oh, God. Yep. I just gave a thumbs up.
And then the other thing I'm going to add is a little bit of this Parmesan cheese.
I would add a lot. Give it like...
No, because I'm just adding that much. That can go back in the fridge.
Well, I was going to say we should just use it up.
I don't want to use it in this way.
I like cheese. Sorry. I like cheese.
But there's a recipe.
Oh my god. That looks just like it too.
So, that's what it's going to look like. And then we're going to taste it. That's better than the first time I did it.
Oh my god.
So,
Another thumbs up for me.
the next thing we're going to do, we're going to turn that heat off. That's what I did last time. I just turned the heat off. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to handle this spaghetti squash. Lower.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, I'm going to lay down and do this video.
I can bring it up. Hold on. All right.
I'm already here.
Okay.
Next thing we're going to do is handle the spaghetti squash. So, random note, cooking time may vary. This is going to be 15 minutes in the microwave. But still, if you don't want to heat up your house or you don't have an oven you can get too easy, Joni,
I did not want to heat up the oven.
you basically, you have to be able to have it be fork tender. And we flipped the other side over to see, because you'd be able to scrape it.
It's almost
But
there.
I don't want it too... But it should be perfect, because I don't want it too mushy.
It'll be perfect when it pops out.
You don't want it like too...
I was able to put a fork in it. I was able to stab a fork in it.
Okay, so what I was trying to say is... What I was trying to say was... just like normal spaghetti, you're not supposed to overcook it. You don't want to overcook this for this meal. I don't care if it is. I like mush. So, it doesn't matter to me. But, I turned the heat off of our sauce a while ago, and it just started thicken up again. So once we turn the heat back on and add this stuff, there's going to be some liquid to this, so it'll loosen the sauce up a little bit. So, we'll be eating it a little bit. It'll be fine.
Yeah, fork.
So you test it.
It's this fork tender.
Wayne flipped it. And then what you're going to do is you take forks. Just be careful, it is hot. And you're basically going to run it through. Trying to get a good shot of it. And you just run it down. And actually, I sort of want it a little al dente. But I don't let Wayne do this, and we'll come back with the finished product. Just keep doing this until you get to the skin. Yeah, you don't want to put the skin in there. Wouldn't taste good.
No, it doesn't taste good.
No.
Not at all.
So it's going to take a minute or two to do this. But still, it's better than heating up your house. And during the winter, if you do need to heat up the house, this is great. Spaghetti squash is amazing. I highly recommend it. Even if it's chunky, it's still good. Like, you add the flavor you want to it. Alright. So, there's the finished product. But we're going to put it on our plates in a second. Alright, everybody. So here's the finished meal with our sinful side. Ta-da! Bam. Look at that. There's our sinful side. Look at that. What's the sin? What's one of the sins we're gonna commit? Gorge?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna gorge ourselves with these, and we're gonna, give me another sin. I can't think of it. Not lust.
Gluttony.
Gluttony is the big one right now. But it's not that bad, really. It's sinful, but it's not. So, that's what it looks like. Oh, you have to do a taste. Yeah. So, let me take, this one's my plate, so we're gonna take a little bit. I have to reheat it up, but the taste is gonna be there. Oh my god. It's even better this time than it was when I tested it. That, having it crunchy actually gives it a little bit more texture. So, I like it that way. Came out awesome. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this. And there's Wayne setting up. We're going to live stream. Hot mess of a living room. Our house is a hot mess. No shame. Hashtag messy house. Don't care. But yeah, that's our sinful side. Thanks for watching. Watch everybody else's video. They're going to be in a playlist at the very end of this when we get them all up. And I hope you liked everybody else's food. I'm ready to watch what everybody else made. I know there's going to be some good stuff. So, If you need some keto ideas for meals and stuff, there's so many people on here helping people out. If you need any help with keto, ask any of us that are doing these videos. If we can't get you an answer, we know somebody that can. So yeah. Follow us on all of our socials. It's at Do Stuff With Us on everything other than Facebook. We're on Twitch too. We live stream every once in a while. We do these things, we do trips, we do lots of stuff, and we'd like to do them with you. That's why it's called Do Stuff With Us. So, I'm going to heat up this food in the microwave because, yeah, YouTube. And we will see everybody later. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you've tried it, let me know what you think. And if you've tried that pastaroni version, tell me what you think compared to this. So we will see everybody later. Thanks for doing this with us. Bye. So want to say bye, Wayne? Bye.